When a painter icon like Plascon, with a history as rich and filled with innovation, announces that they will be revealing their Colour of the Year range for 2014, definitely a reason to get a little to rest up and spot some of the trends that will no doubt be driving the industry this year. But with a celebration of creativity, design and colour, this is also an opportunity to see the world through fresh eyes.
Cape Town International Convention Centre hosted the 2014 launch. This year's event introduced great tools to make it easier than ever to visualize colour in your space, as well as innovative new Plascon technology.
Over time, with brands like Double Velvet and Marketex and all our innovation goes into these as our key flagship brands. So what we've done over the time is we've introduced new things, Double Velvet being the first washable, the first stain resistant, the first odorless product on the market. And now we've brought Silver Protect into the product, which is really about a much more hygienic product. It resists bacteria, mold and any kind of fungi that grows on the walls, especially in damp humidity areas. So over time we've developed these products to such an extent that we are so proud to be able to put an extended guarantee of up to 15 years on our interior brands.
And outsides are in for a treat as well. Popular Plascon Wall and All, Marketex and New Roof also boast new leading technology, allowing them to have an incredible 12-year quality guarantee. Colour plays an essential role in how we feel and express ourselves, enabling consumers and professionals to find their perfect colours and create spaces that reflect their individual personalities has always been paramount to Plascon.
And first of all, congratulations. Judging by the presentation, this has taken you guys quite a journey to get to this beautiful stand. Never thought I'd be this inspired by a stand, but it truly is spectacular. Take us through the thought process. How did you arrive at this creation?
We really want to make colour selection easier for people. When they go into a store, we don't want them to be overwhelmed by colour. We want them to be inspired. So with the stand, we really wanted to take people on a colour journey and to make the colour process a whole lot easier. So the first thing we looked at was the special bespoke collection here called the Essential Collection, and it consists of 108 colours, and these are for really people who just want assistance and don't want thousands of colours to choose from. These are all colour favourites, so it takes the risk out of choosing colour. And then of course you get people who are on that colour journey, they're looking for inspiration. So we have our inspiration brochures, and what we've done in here is we actually give colour combinations. So we explain how to create colour schemes, and in there we give you a few ideas of colours and combinations. One of the first things we did was people can't make a colour choice for a whole room necessarily on a tiny little chip. So we doubled the size of our colour chips. What we've also done is we've put the lighter colours in the middle, so people can compare lighter colours. To help people create colour combinations, we've created these colour moods. So at the top you have bright, then you have rich, then you have calm, then you have muted and shaded. So it's really easy to find your colour.
In 2012, Plascon merged with Japanese company Kansai Paint, the world's 6th largest coating company. Kansai Plascon leads the industry in Africa.
Well, first of all, Nauman, you must be incredibly proud. A lot of work getting to this point. How are you feeling about tonight's big reveal?
No, absolutely, really proud. We are the market leaders and we must demonstrate leadership because we're the #1 paint coatings company on the continent, and we must make sure that we remain that and actually consolidate our position, and tonight is a demonstration of that initiative going forward.
This is like the culmination of at least 2 years of research, at least a year of consumer research that has gone on into it. We've spoken to our customers, and what you see tonight is the end result of all the feedback that they've given. And I'm sure it's going to delight our customers, it's going to delight the consumers, because it's stuff that's meaningful, it's stuff that's relevant to them, and some of the stuff is really game-changing for the industry.
What's going on at this activation?
Okay, this is a bit of fun for tonight, and what we do here is you got to take some paint and you got to use some colorant, and you got to be a paint color mix expert, and maybe you want to try your hand at it and see how good you are.
That is a challenge I will gladly take up.
Like Graham, guests had great fun experimenting with colours and mixed unique combinations of their own. All of these breakthrough innovations in paint technology and inspired colour solutions year after year make Plascon the paint with imagination.
Well, I think we're going to have to call it a tie. So